Hey folks, Dave back again here in Studio B. And we got more playoff football coming for you tonight, as it's going to be the New England Patriots at the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I'm setting up my chat room, getting things ready to go. As we have, I'll show you the scores from the other games in just 1 minute. We're down to our last few teams as we set up for the divisional round. As I go to my setup screen. Make sure that everything's looking good. Again, we had a new digital to dice drop. Was it? Yeah, today it was actually. Today it dropped. And already got a lot of good feedback on it. Let me tell you, I knew we would. It was one of these shows that we kind of had to talk about. There's some things we had to talk about. And we got some pretty good feedback on that already. And so that is that. All right, so I think now we're ready to go. And let's see if we can get down to the field. As it's New England in the white jerseys and the Steelers in their dark home jerseys. And we should be ready to go for the opening kickoff. Steelers and Patriots. Winner will play the Oakland Raiders, who won earlier today over the Miami Dolphins. That was a very fun game, actually. And if you want to check that one out as well. But Oakland pulls it out, and they will take on the winner here. So New England, the wild card team at 12-5. Pittsburgh 13-3, won the Central. And here we go. David Posey, the ever dangerous David Posey, will kick it off. And more playoff football from 1978. David C. stops by. Posey's kick goes into the end zone. And it's going to be Pittsburgh ball first and 10 here at Three Rivers Stadium. Bradshaw with Blyer and Harris, Stallworth and Swan. Boy, that's a full boat right there. So Steelers with the ball first. Pitch out to Franco Harris around the end, and he'll gain 12. So Franco Harris, 12 yards out to the 32, and that's a first down. So just 6 seconds off the clock, and already the Steelers are moving the ball. All right, so now we're going to go I formation. We're going to pitch back to Blyer this time. Blyer around the end. He is hauled down. He's pushed out of bounds. It's a 1-yard loss on the play. So it's going to bring up a 2nd and 11. We're going to go pass, short pass. All right, Bradshaw. Back to pass. Incomplete. He tried a quick dump off to Swan. Prentice McCray was in to break that up. 3rd and 11 right now. So here we go. Bradshaw with a man in motion. Back to pass. He fires up over the middle. Randy Grossman has it over the 50 to the 45 to the 40 and down to the New England 38-yard line. 31 yards on the play. Bradshaw to Grossman on 3rd and 11. Big play here for the Steelers. Grossman took off and just left the Patriots in his dust. Had his sights on the end zone. But Mike Haynes with the touchdown saving tackle. And so it's now 1st and 10 on the New England 38-yard line. Single back, that is Franco Harris. Bradshaw back. Bradshaw with time looking deep down the middle. Terry Bell with the catch. Theo Bell. Sorry, Terry Bradshaw to Theo Bell. I was getting my Terrys and my Theos mixed up. Terry Bradshaw to Theo Bell. 22 yards. To the New England 16-yard line. And the Steelers are showing the Patriots they came to play.
First down.
All righty, so let's go short pass this time. All right, yeah, let's see if we can do something like this. Set up in a wishbone. Short pass. Cunningham with a catch. 4 yards, and the Steelers are moving here. Current drive, 2 minutes and 29 seconds. And they've already gone 68 yards. So now we're going to go Blyer up the middle. We haven't ran in quite some time. The passing from Bradshaw has been great. Blyer up the middle. He's tripped up on 2nd down. That sets up a 3rd and 4. So we're going to go outside run to Blyer. Trying to sweep around the end. Can they sweep it in the end zone? Blyer around the end. Blyer's tackled short of the first down line. Oh, a 2-yard gain. Mel Lunsford on the grab. And it's 4th and 2 on the 8. And 4th and 1, and I go for it. 4th and 2, we kick the field goal. So Girella will come in to give the Steelers a possible 3-0 lead. Roy Girella. His kick is up, and his kick is good.
It's good.
So Girella from 25 puts the Steelers up 3-0. That was an impressive drive, 72 yards, but the New England defense manages to keep him out of the end zone. And now we'll kick it off here. So Girella, with a 3-0 lead, will kick that off to New England. Very impressive drive by the Steelers. And Raymond Claiborne will bring it out. And he'll get a block up over to 20. And he's finally tackled at the 27-yard line, a 29-yard return. So Grogan comes out with a stable of running backs. Johnson and Cunningham will start. Morgan and Jackson, the receivers. Rush Francis will be the tight end. And we're going to try a short pass here. Grogan. Man goes in motion. Grogan fires this one. Incomplete.
We have second down.
Looking for Sam Cunningham. And it's going to be 2nd down and 10. Grogan under center to Johnson. Johnson tripped up. No gain, so now it's a 3rd and 10 for New England. And right off the bat, New England could be going 3 and out here. 3rd and 10, single back. That is Horace Ivory. Man goes in motion. 3 receivers to the left. Grogan back to fast, fires to the left, and that is incomplete. And the Patriots, after a decent return on the kickoff, go 3 and out. And they will have to have Wilson come in to punt this away. So Steeler defense looking impressive, as well as their offense. It could be a long day here for the Patriots. Bell, who made a nice catch earlier, runs us back to the 43, and that's where the Steelers will take over. Single back, it is Harris. A wing to the left. Harris dives up the middle. Absolutely nothing. Flag on the play. Holding on the Steelers, so they'll back them up 10. And it's going to be a 1st and 20 now. Harris the lone back one more time. Harris will get the carry. Harris is forced out of bounds after a 3-yard gain, setting up 2nd and 17 for the Steelers from their own 36-yard line. 3 receivers to the right. Bradshaw, a little flare out to Harris. Screen pass will get him a few yards. Flag on the play. Personal foul on the New England defense. That will be 15 yards, and the ball will move to the Patriot 45, and that's a 1st down. So, with the help of the officials, and it's a 1st down in New England territory, and the Steelers are moving the ball again. They had it back. There was going to be a 3rd and long on that one. Bradshaw and Stallworth has it on the long pass. 23 yards. Flag on the play. That's going to be interference on New England. And it doesn't matter if we accept or decline. It's going to be a 1st down on the New England 22, so we will decline. And it's 1st down on the 22-yard line as the Steelers keep on moving the ball. Bradshaw on the turf. Fires this one. Swan can't come up with it. And there's a flag on a play. Offside New England, and the Patriots are imploding here in Pittsburgh. They trail 3-0. They can't stop the Steeler offense, and their offense has gone 3 and out on their first play. So we're going to go inside run to Harris on 1st and 5. Bradshaw to Harris. Big hole up the middle. He's got a 1st down to the 9-yard line. Actually, the 8-yard line. And it's going to be a middle run this time. I formation. Swan will come in motion. Flag on a play. I think Swan jumped. So they're going to bring that one back. So it's going to be 1st and goal on the 13. And now let's figure out what we're going to do. Inside run here. Back to Harris. So it's 1st and goal from the 13 this time. Bradshaw to Harris. He'll pick up a couple.
2nd down coming up.
And that is that. 007 coming back. JT Dutch stopping by again as we play a doubleheader tonight. This is New England at Pittsburgh. The winner will play Oakland. And then we have one last game to play. That's Green Bay at Dallas, with the winner taking on the Rams. Let's go outside run. Let's go a sweep to Blyer. Swan comes in motion, takes a defensive man with him. Blyer around the end. He's got room. Blyer will be tackled short of the goal line. 8 yards down to the 4, and it's 3rd and goal. And we're going to go a draw play. I'm going to go a little delay, and you can't stop Terry. No, they can't. All righty, 3rd and goal from the 4. Harris up the middle, and he is stopped. A 1-yard loss on the delay. Maybe not the best play to run, but we're going to bring in Gerella again for a field goal. Another little chip shot. This kick is up, and this kick is plenty good. No, he missed it. He missed it. I thought he got it. Let's watch this again. Gerella's kick from 22 yards. It's basically an extra point, and he shanked it. I thought it went through, but he missed it, and the Patriots dodge a bullet. And it's going to be 1st and 10 now for New England on the 20-yard line. Grogan, back to pass. Grogan to Stanley Morgan. Incomplete, and the Patriots can't do anything right now. Let's see if they can get any positive yards at all. Grogan. Johnson tripped up after a gain of 5. Call it 6. We got a 3rd and 4. All right, passing situation. It's going to be a handoff to Ivory, though. And Horace Ivory goes for the first down over the 40-yard line. 14 yards out to the 40-yard line. Jack Hand with the stop, and that's a first down. So Horace Ivory getting it done on the ground, on the pitch, zigzagging his way through, and that'll be a first down. And Steeler fans stopping by. I thought it looked good too, 007, but I guess it missed. The first shot thought it looked good. The replay was definitely bad, you know. And Steeler fan stops by trying to get the Steelers going. They are dominating. If you look at the game right now, it's 119 yards of offense to 20. Time of possession, 8:29 to 143. New England went 3 and out in their first possession. Steelers with 2 long drives, but could only come away with a single field goal. All right, let's go. Sam Bam Cunningham. And Cunningham is stacked up. He gets 3 yards on the play. That'll be all right. So 2nd and 7 now for New England. Grogan from his own 43 to Stanley Morgan. And Stanley Steamer makes the catch for 7 yards right on the center field logo. And the measurement will say first down. So it's a first down for New England on the midfield stripe. 3:06 to go in the first quarter. Grogan back to pass. Grogan fires deep. Got a man, and it's deflected, and it's incomplete. Ron Johnson got a hand on that one as Harold Jackson had a step on him. The ball seemed to be underthrown. So we got a 2nd and 10 right now from midfield. Johnson around the end on a screen pass will only pick up a few. Flag on the play. Offensive holding. So they're going to back him up. It's going to be 2nd and 20 now, back on the 40-yard line. Grogan now facing 2nd and extremely long. Dumps that off the hands of Stanley Morgan, and that's no good. So now it's 3rd and 20. So the drive was looking good, but the holding call brings them back. And now Grogan needs to complete a pass, and he hasn't completed in 3 attempts. And that'll be that. So Grogan throwing at 14%. Why is it these quarterbacks suck? Oh, I need to play a modern season where I can get at least 20% of my passes. 4th and 20. And guess who's coming in? Yeah, the punter, as we play the punt game. So New England moves the ball to midfield, and then they go backwards. That's the Patriots we know and love. And Bell will make the fair catch after a 36-yard punt. So Bradshaw comes back out with the gang. And we'll start off with a single back in the backfield. That is Harris. A pitch to Harris around the end, and the New England defense swarming on him. No gain. Single back again. Bradshaw. He's got some time. Does he have the bear? Fires this wide open was Bell, and he couldn't get it to him.
Down.
Theo Bell was on the left side. Nobody picked him up, and the pass sailed awry. So now we got a 3rd and 10 for the Steelers. Bradshaw. Stallworth can't come up with it either, as both quarterbacks have gone cold. Sam Hunt was there on the stop. And so on 4th and 10, the Steelers will bring in Colquitt. I think it's Matt Colquitt, Chris Colquitt. And he will kick this one away. And yeah, the 70s passing wasn't very good. And Morgan will make the fair catch. The Craig Colquitt, actually, not Chris. Craig Colquitt, 36 yards in the New England ball. This is not the AFC Championship. The winner will play Oakland for the AFC Championship. That's how this is going to work. All righty. 1st and 10, New England. Cunningham takes the pitch. He goes around the end. He'll pick up 4 or 5 at the 2nd down for New England. I'll give it to Johnson this time. Man in motion. Grogan, quick handoff to Johnson. Johnson will pick up the 1st down and more. Inside the 45 to the 42. Flag on the play. It's going to be defensive holding. And New England will decline that, and they'll take the ball at the 42. And Mungo Jerry says, great drum. Thanks. I'm getting better. It's fun. If anything, it's fun, and that's all that matters to me. I'm still not that good at it, but I am enjoying myself, even though I wish I was a lot better. I find it just fun. What I'll do is I'll practice a couple of exercises for a bit, and then I'll put on one of the backing tracks that I found on YouTube, and I can make up my own drums, and that's just fun. It's such a blast. All right, so we got a 1st and 10 at the 42. Grogan to Cunningham up the middle. Cunningham with a big hole. He'll pick up 8, and that's a 2nd and 2 as we have an injury on the play. All right, so 2nd and 2 at the Pittsburgh 34. Grogan under center, and that'll expire, and that'll end the quarter. So at the end of one, Grogan throwing at 14%. New England with 56 yards of offense, 119 for Pittsburgh, but Pittsburgh only has a 3-0 lead, and New England has the ball in Pittsburgh territory. And I think we're going to back this off to a medium pass. All righty, we swap ends. New England with the ball. Grogan, back to pass, in trouble, he goes down. Nobody picked up Robin Cole, and that's a 7-yard loss on a play. Watch this right here. Cole, the linebacker, blitzing in, no one on him, and Grogan did not have a chance. And that's going to bring up a 3rd and 9. So they're out of field goal range. Grogan back to pass, in trouble again, fires it, and Stanley Morgan was wide open. He couldn't get it to him. So it's a 4th and 9 from the 41, and New England will have to punt towards the sidelines, see if they can pin the Steelers deep. So Wilson will take the snap. He'll kick it, trying for the coffin corner, and he will get it. That goes out of bounds inside the 10. That's a great kick for New England, and the Steelers will have to start at the 7-yard line. Bradshaw had 28 TDs and 20 interceptions. Grogan with 15 and 23 interceptions for Grogan. Ooh. That's pretty bad. All right, so big drive here for the Steelers. Harris nowhere. 2 yards. 2nd and 8. Out of the wishbone. Blyer with the carry. Blyer goes nowhere. Hit at the line. We got a 3rd and 8 now. Single back in the backfield. Bradshaw. 3rd and long from the 7. Fires it incomplete. Actually, they're on the 9-yard line. Tim Fox knocks that away, and now the New England defense gets it done, and the Steelers will have to punt from their own end zone. So Craig Colquitt, he needs to get a good kick away. And this one is away, coming down at the 50-yard line. Mike Haynes right up the middle, and he'll get to the 42-yard line. So New England with terrific field position here. Let's see what they can do with the ball. 1st and 10. Grogan under center. Cunningham, and he'll pick up 8 yards.
Second down coming.
2nd and 2. Second and 2 for New England. Out of the wishbone. Grogan tries to keep it himself, and he loses 2 yards, and it's 3rd and 4. Horace Ivory comes in as the back, the lone back. Flag on the play, and that's going to be a free 5 yards. And a 1st down for New England to the 31-yard line. And we're going to go inside again. Man in motion. Cunningham will pick up a couple.
Second down coming.
2nd and 8. Grogan, he'll run to the outside and pick up 3. That sets up a 3rd and 5. See if we can catch him on the draw. There's a lot of guys on the line. This ain't going anywhere. And that's a loss of 3, and that's going to make it a tough field goal. 50-50 try for the field goal. 4th and 8 from the 29. You got to take it. That loss is going to kill us here. It's a coin flip for David Posey to try to tie the game for New England. Posey's kick, it's left.
Wide left.
And Posey continues his streak of missing field goals. So New England has the ball at the 42 of Pittsburgh and comes away empty. That is our Patriots in 78. Bradshaw back, quick pass, Grossman. He'll make the catch, 6 yards, 2nd and 4. Bradshaw, back to pass again, rolls to the right, fires this one, incomplete, had Grossman again. And a penalty on the play, personal foul on New England. That's another 15-yarder, and that'll move the ball to midfield, and that'll be a 1st down. So what a turn of events here as the Steelers had to punt from their own end zone, and now they got the ball at midfield driving with 9:02 to go here in the first half, leading 3-0. Bradshaw back to pass, gets it away, and it's incomplete. Oh, the rush was on, and Bradshaw had to get that away. Let's go to Blyer on a run. Blyer against a 3-man front. Blyer with a big hole. Blyer will get the 1st down. 10 yards and a 1st down to the 40-yard line. All right, let's have Franco block for him this time. And Blyer, another 10 yards and another 1st down. And they are just running right up the New England whatever. They're just getting crushed. Right in their faces. Blyer around the end, and Blyer will gain a few more. And it's another playoff game. Yes, it's all playoffs right now. Blyer is tired, so Sidney Thornton will come in to replace him. And Thornton will get the carry, and Thornton, I think he gets the 1st down. 5 yards, and the Steeler drive continues. All right, so they set it up for the run to the right. Man comes in motion. Harris, hit in the backfield. That's a 4-yard loss. Finally, the New England defense makes a play. Bradshaw under center. Takes it, fires it to the left. Incomplete.
3rd down.
And it's 3rd and 14 now. And we're going to go with the draw. We just got to get some yards to try to get in the field goal range. A little draw to Harris. Harris picks up the yards and he scores! Touchdown, Franco Harris, 24 yards. Oh, my. That is a 71-yard drive after the missed field goal by David Posey. Let's watch this again. Harris on 3rd and 14, and they just can't get him. See you later. And the Steelers take a 9-0 lead. Jarella comes in for the point. And Jarella's kick is good.
It's good.
All righty, so 10-0 Pittsburgh. And they are now in complete control of this game. Yeah, the screen passes suck in this game. The draws tend to work good. Deep in the end zone, Claiborne will bring it out to the 20. All right, so New England now trailing 10-0. Flag on the play, false start. So guess what? It's going to be 2nd and 15. 1st and 15. Cunningham isn't hitting the backfield, and this game is just turning into a disaster for the New England Patriots. Kind of as we figured. Grogan, Harold Jackson makes a rare catch. 9 yards, so we've got 3rd and 7. Grogan on 3rd and 7, back to pass, fires this one. Caught by Russ Francis. He gets to midfield. He gets to the 41-yard line of the Steelers for 36 yards. Donnie Shell on the tackle. Wow, that might have been the game saver right there. Another 3 and out would have killed this team. Grogan dumping that over the middle for Russ Francis. And he manages to outrace a few of the Steelers down into the Steeler territory. And the Pats do need a couple of first downs, and they got one there. So now let's see if the runners can get it done. We got this good running stable here. We got 3 yards. All right, 3 yards on the play. Andy Johnson comes in behind Dalton Calhoun. Johnson is hit from behind. He gains 1 yard. It's a 3rd and 6. And we want Horace Ivory to carry this one. All right, come on, let's go. 3rd down and 6. Man comes in motion. The side is open. Can Cunningham get around the end? No.
4th down.
1 yard, and it's 4th and 5 from the 36, and they're going to try to punt it deep. It worked the last time. They got everything to work out the last time, but somebody forgot to tell them to stop the Steelers, and that'll go out of bounds at the 15. Not the best punt, 21 yards, but all right. So Steelers with the ball right now. 3 receivers to the right. Harris on a little counter play, and he'll pick up 5, and that'll get us to the 2-minute warning. Claiborne will come out for a minute, and we'll go middle run like that. And the 2-minute warning here in Pittsburgh. So the Steelers with a 10-0 lead with the ball here at the 21-yard line. 2nd and 4. And Harris goes up the middle, and he's stuffed. Flag on a play. It's an illegal block. We're going to decline it and make it 3rd and 5. Oh, well. Yeah, we're going to make him go for the 3rd and 5. Here we go. Big play here. Can the New England defense stop them on 3rd down and 5? Harris is stopped. New England holds them, and it's a 4th and 2. And New England will have to call timeout. Hang on a sec. So New England will call timeout and trying to get the ball back. So Craig Colquitt will come in to punt. And New England's going to try to get the ball back in good field position, even though last time they did nothing with it. Decent kick. Stanley Morgan will get that to midfield, and that's where he is tackled. He's going to play some Stone Cold tonight, but you might play more of this. They're both great games. They really are. All righty, so with 1:42 to play, the Patriots have the ball at midfield. Ooh, a little end around. What do you think? What do you think? A little end around to Pennywell. Pennywell turns the corner, and he'll get out of bounds. A 5-yard gain, 2nd and 5. Not a bad little play. I got to at least show pass Lone back in the backfield is Johnson. He's got plenty of room. He gets the first down.
Down.
6-yard gain. All right, so we got to no huddle, quick offense, and we're going to go short pass. All righty, at the 38. Grogan fires this one. Harold Jackson has it. Does he get out of bounds? Yes, he does. 6 yards to the 32. And New England on the move here. So it's 2nd and 4. Grogan.
Incomplete.
Quick pass is incomplete, and now it's a 3rd and 4. And we want Horace Ivory on the draw. 3rd and 4. The draw. Actually, it's going to be Cunningham. Cunningham picks up the first down. And we're going to go outside run to Cunningham. See if we can get out of bounds. A few yards and out of bounds. Cunningham around the end, and he will get quite a few yards. That's a first down. 13 yards. And he goes out of bounds to stop the clock. Let Grogan carry this one. Man goes in motion. Grogan around the end. Grogan around the end, and he will get out of bounds.
We have 2nd down.
8 yards. Steve Grogan, the quarterback, and he's down. And Tom Owen is coming in. How did I see that happening, right? So it's 2nd and 2 on the 6. Tom Owen in the game. Owen to Andy Johnson. He's tackled short of the goal line. And New England will call a timeout. But that's going to bring up 1st and goal. They got 1 timeout left. Don Calhoun comes in the game. It's 1st and goal from the 3. And Calhoun goes in for the score. Don Calhoun off right tackle for 3 yards. And New England is on the board. Let's see that one more time. A good drive by the Patriots as they get on the board before the half ends. 9 plays, 49 yards. Again, after pinning the Steelers deep and holding them, and a gutsy call to decline that penalty, they go in for the score. And now David Posey, hold your breath. Hold your breath. The kick is up, and that kick
It's good.
slides through the uprights, and it's 10-7. So we got 26 seconds to go here in the first half, and the Pittsburgh Steelers will get the ball. Long kick deep in the end zone. Anderson will take a knee, and Bradshaw will have it on the 20-yard line. Harris around the end, and Harris will go for 12 yards and get out of bounds. Call it 13.
Out of bounds.
Oh, so there's still time for the Steelers here on the 33-yard line. All right, so Bradshaw now with some room. Flag on the play. Offsides, that's a free 5 yards. Okay. So that moves the Steelers a little bit closer to field goal range. 20 seconds to play. Bradshaw back to pass. Floats us over the middle. Caught by Swan. Over midfield. Grogan's is okay to come back in the game. It's going to be a timeout by the Steelers. So, with 13 seconds left, there's still time here. They're at the New England 37-yard line. Let's see if they can get in range for a possible field goal try. Bradshaw, back to pass. He's going to run. Fumbles the ball.
We have 2nd down coming.
And Pittsburgh gets it back, but there's a flag on the play. Offensive holding. So they will back them up. 1st and 20, back to the 43. And I think we'll just do the Hail Mary. Why not? We're close enough. No, actually, we're not. Bradshaw back. He's just going to wait and wait and wait and wait and air this one deep down the field. Anyone home? Incomplete. There were 3 receivers there. And Swan can't get it. And that'll end the first half. A crazy first half in which the Steelers lead 10-7. They have more offense. They have more passing yards. And they have more rushing yards. They had the ball more. So everything is in favor of the Steelers. Both kickers have missed a field goal, and that's kind of where we stand. So the Patriots will get the ball here to start the second half, if there's any good news for New England. But a good drive at the end of that half. has got them back into the game, and they will take the ball at the 20-yard line. So how did we get here? Well, let's take a look at some of the highlights. So first off, we had a field goal by Roy Jarrella, 25 yards on the opening drive, and the Steelers would take a 3-0 lead. The Patriots battled back. After Jarrella missed a field goal, David Posey misses a field goal as well. So each kicker missing field goals. Posey has a chance to tie the game, but his kick sails wide.
Wide left.
And then it was Franco Harris in the second quarter. 24-yard run, 3rd and 14 on the draw play, and no one's going to catch him. As the Steelers take a 10-0 lead. But before the half ended, it was Don Calhoun taking the handoff and going in and scoring. And that cut the lead to 10-7. Back in our Sperry studios here, we have some finals coming in. The Rams have beaten the Bears pretty badly, 23-7, as we watch that game here on the channel. Earlier today, the Raiders over the Dolphins, 24-16. The Dolphins getting all 16 points in the first half. Raiders with a big comeback in the second half to win that one. They will take on the winner of our game today between New England and Pittsburgh. The Rams are waiting for the winner of the Cowboys-Packers game, which will probably be tomorrow sometime here on the channel. All right, so New England has the ball right now. 1st and 10 on the 20. They trail 10-7. Grogan to Cunningham, and he is stacked up at the line, 1 yard maybe. 2nd down. Johnson, he goes up the middle, and he picks up a bunch. He'll pick up 8. Flag on the play. That's an illegal block, and that's going to come all the way back, and now we got a 2nd and 19. Oh, boy. Penalties are a killer in the playoffs. Grogan back to pass on 2nd and long. His pass incomplete to Westbrook. Dallas hasn't played yet. Dallas will play Green Bay. So I got a 3rd and 19. Deep in New England territory. Not the way they wanted to start the third quarter. Grogan back to pass. Has all the time in the world. Caught by Harold Jackson, but he's going to come back for it. That's 9 yards, and that still leaves a 4th and 10. So the Steelers defense getting the job done. Wilson's kick is taken by Rudershawn, and he gets it to midfield. That's what the Steelers take over. So Bradshaw at midfield with a 3-point lead. Bradshaw back to pass. He's looking deep. Fires this down the side to Stallworth, who has it.
1st down.
23 yards to the New England 28, and that's a 1st down. And the Steelers are on the move again. Bradshaw to Harris. Harris will pick up a few. The Raiders came back to win that. Yeah, Dolphins went cold in the second half. In fact, they had a punt block, too, and that led to basically the Raiders winning the game. 2nd and 7. Steelers. Give it to Harris. He goes around the end, and ooh, he's short of the 1st down. He gains 5, and that's a 3rd and 2. Well, yeah, Thornton comes off the bench. Let's give it to Thornton. Thornton coming off the bench. He's got fresh legs. Thornton up the middle. Oh, he's close.
4th down.
Oh, he didn't get it. He got 1 yard. And it's 4th and 1 on the 19, and they're going to go for it. The Steelers are going to go for it. 4th and 1 on the 19 in New England. Harris up the middle. He easily gets the 1st down. 2 yards on the carry. So it's a 2-yard gain and a 1st down. Steelers with the ball now. Fresh set of downs from the 17. Bradshaw quickly to Stallworth, and he'll make the catch for 4 yards. And now Bradshaw, a little screen pass to Thornton around the end. He's hit. He'll get a few more. 3 more, so we get a 3rd and 3 on the play. Rocky Bleier comes in to take this one. No, now they switch it up. Harris takes the pitch. Franco Harris is stopped short.
4th down.
And it'll be 4th and 2. And this time, Pittsburgh says, we're going to take the field goal. And Girella will come in. Girella's kick is up. And
It's good.
it's good. So Girella 2 for 3 today as they go 42 yards in 5 minutes. And they lead 13-7. Long kick taken in the end zone, and they'll bring it out to the 20 again. So New England will try again from the 20-yard line. Last time they went backwards thanks to a penalty. Cunningham, absolutely nothing. Hit at the line. No gain. We're used to this as Patriots fans. 2 backs in the backfield. Calhoun around the end. Calhoun is stacked
Third
up.
down.
So the New England running game, which has been so good all year long, is completely ineffective today against the Steelers. So now we have 3rd and 8. Rogan back to pass, has some protection, fires this one. Andy Johnson can't get it.
Fourth down.
And it's 3 and out for the second time this half. So the Steelers getting it done. One more score could really put this game away for the home team. Oh, Bell has it over midfield. Great field position for the Steelers. And they're just going to go a middle run right here. Flag on the play. Harris up the middle. He gains a boatload.
Second down.
6 on the play. Offside. We'll take that. We'll take the 1st and 5. Yes, we will. And in fact, we're going to throw it long because that's been working very well. Bradshaw back to pass. Heaves this one up over the middle. Stallworth can't come up with it. He looks like he was looking for a flag. Not going to get it. So now we have a 2nd and 5. Bradshaw fires this one. Swan has it inside the 30. 15 yards. And it's a first down. Harris the lone back. Man in motion. Harris takes the pitch. Harris around the end. He'll get 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Harris the lone back again. They're going to go to Franco up the middle. This time New England was counting on him. Flag on the play. Holding on New England. And that'll be a first down for the Steelers. And Harris will come out of the game, and Rick Moser will come in. We're going to give him a carry. Tight formation. Blyer will get it. Blyer bounces to the outside. Made a move to get 4 yards, and he is tackled by Bishop. Moser's the lone back now. They're going to give it to him this time, or is he just a decoy? Oh, he's going to get it. Moser with plenty of leg and life in him and sitting on the bench all game. 5 yards, and that's a 3rd down and 1. So we're going to bring in Franco Harris and Rocky Blyer. There we go. 3rd and 1. Blyer easily gets the first down to the 7-yard line. And Blyer's he's a halfback. So we got to bring in a halfback. So let's do this. There we go. How about that? And Thornton around the end. So close to the end zone, but he's pushed out of bounds at the 3. 2nd and goal. Middle run. Thornton comes in. Thornton gets the ball and goes in for the score. Flag on the play, though. Illegal block on the Steelers. It's going to back them up to the 13. A touchdown killer. 2nd and goal from the 13. So you can do a little flare out to the tight end. Bradshaw gets it to Cunningham. He'll pick up 5, but it's going to be 3rd and goal now from the 8. 3rd and goal from the 8. Bradshaw. Back to pass. Bradshaw over the middle. Intercepted by Bedoin. Doug Bedoin with the interception, taking away at least a sure field goal try. And the New England defense comes up big. Was not expecting that. Just wasn't. And David stops by and says he does not like pineapple pizza. That's okay, but that's okay. You don't have to like it. It's just, if somebody does, you just have to respect them. That's all we ask. And that goes for anything. And flag on the play, encroachment on the play, so it's going to be a free 5 yards for New England. That's going to help them out a little bit. So now we can go inside run. 1st and 5. New England needs to get some first downs here. That's what they really need. And Cunningham, bam, at the line, nothing. 1 yard maybe, 2nd and 4. Can they get anything on the outside? Cunningham around the end, absolutely nothing. They're bottling him up. So now we got a 3rd and 4 right now. Johnson, the lone running back. They're going to give it to Johnson, and he is not going to get there. New England has done nothing here in the 3rd quarter, and this is a problem now for the Patriots. They're still in this game, but they can't move the ball. So I don't know if the wind is in their face or if it's what's going on. It's a clear day. They just can't move the ball, and Pittsburgh will get the ball near midfield again. Bell will catch this one, and New England doing absolutely nothing. So the Steelers with the ball. This will be the final play of the 3rd quarter, barring any stoppages. And Harris will go for 8 or 9 yards.
2nd down coming up.
And that'll end the quarter. So, that will end the 3rd quarter. The score, it's Pittsburgh 13, New England 7. 303 yards of offense for the Steelers, just 168 for New England. The one turnover, that big interception by Bedoin, has kept New England in the game just a little bit longer. Grogan throwing at 33% is not going to get it done. So we got a 2nd and 2 now. Harris will be the lone back. Bradshaw back. Here's this one deep over the middle, and that'll be incomplete.
3rd down.
Tim Fox was in there on the coverage. So we're going to go inside run here. 3rd and 2 at midfield. And Harris bounces to the outside, and he'll get the first down. A gain of 3, and that's a first down. Yeah, we'll let Bradshaw keep it. Catch him off guard. Bradshaw, oh no, they were expecting that. He loses a yard. And we'll try the sweep out of the wishbone. 3 backs in the backfield. Thornton around the end. Thornton will get the first down and more. 13 yards from Sidney Thornton, and that's a first down. So Harris in the backfield now with Thornton. Harris will get it, and Franco runs for another 10 yards. And that's a first down. As the Steelers now get the running game going. New England with no offense here in the 3rd quarter whatsoever. Blyer fumbles the ball. Nelson picks it up for the Patriots. Steve Nelson runs the other way, gets it to the 27-yard line, and the Patriots have survived again with a defensive turnover. Oh, it's just a simple handoff here. They ran into the teeth of the defense. Blyer is hit, the ball comes loose, and Nelson comes out of the pack with it. And it's New England ball. Now, can they get anything going in the 4th quarter? It's going to be Calhoun. 2 yards. One back in the backfield. It's Johnson. Johnson gets the pitch. And maybe another yard. It's 3rd and 7. New England now in a passing situation. Can Grogan come up with anything here on 3rd down? After the turnover, it's intercepted by Mel Blount. And the Patriot magic continues. This is my childhood. So I deserve those 6 Super Bowls now that I'm an adult, because this was my childhood. So yeah, so it's a turnover here, and the ball goes right back to Pittsburgh. So New England still cannot move the ball. Harris with it. Harris will pick up 9. 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1 from the 25. Bradshaw back to pass, fires this deep. Stallworth has it at the 10.
Down.
Flag on the play,
On the play.
and it's a face mask on New England, and they're going to move it to the 6-yard line. So the interception by Blunt has probably just ended this game. New England needed to get something going, and they got nothing again. They've done nothing in the second half. Pretty much they've done nothing all game. I don't know if this breaks it down by quarter, but I'd love to see the yards in that third quarter. It's probably like 10. And now it's going to be 1st and goal, and the Steelers can put this one away. Harris, touchdown!
That's a touch.
And that just might be it. They might have punched their ticket to play the Oakland Raiders. Jarella's kick is good,
It's good.
and it's now 20-7 for the Steelers. 10-11 to play here in the fourth quarter. New England with an interception and a fumble deep in their own territory to thwart Steeler drives. But yeah, and McAllister brings it up to the 30, but New England has to come out throwing. So here we go. 1st and 10. Grogan back to pass. He fires. Horace Ivory has it. And that's a first down. First down, New England. A little draw play to Johnson up the middle. He'll get a couple.
We have 2nd down.
3 yards. 2nd and 7, Grogan. Quickly to Morgan, incomplete, and now that brings up a 3rd and long. 3rd down for New England. Grogan, back to pass. Stanley Morgan can't come up with it. And they got to kick it away. I should have probably done 2 runs just to try to extend the drive, but nothing's working. Nothing's working at all. And Bell brings it out to the 23. Flag on a play, offsetting penalties, and they're going to kick it again. 4th and 7. They're going to make him punt it again. Yeah, I don't know if this game does it by quarters or not. I got to see what the stats say. Oh, it's a horrible kick. Bell catches it at the 33, a 21-yard punt, and that's just not what the Patriots needed. All right, so the Steelers now trying to grind out some time. They lead by 13. Harris bounces to the outside. We'll pick up a couple. Going to give it a Blyer this time, I think. Immaculate reception next game. Yeah, it could be. Blyer stopped, so we'll get a 3rd and 5. Harris alone back in the backfield. Harris around the end, and he will get the first down easily. 8 yards, and that's a first down. Blyer checks back in. Man goes in motion. Rocky Blyer bounces to the outside, and he will get 10 yards and a first down. And this game is slipping away from New England. 12-5 was a good season, but they're falling apart. They get delay a game, so we'll back them up a little bit. That's all right. That's all right. Gives us more room to run. Blyer stopped after a gain of 1, 2nd and 14. Harris alone back on a counter. Harris, he'll pick up a few. He'll get 9, 3rd and 5. We'll try Harris the other way. 3rd and 5. This could be your ball game right here. And he gets the first down, and that should do it. 5 yards and a first down. And that's all the Steelers really needed now. New England would need 2 touchdowns, but time is going to run out on them. So the Steelers are most likely going to advance to play the Oakland Raiders. I'm not sure where the game's going to be. That's the thing. And Blyer, another first down, and the clock continues to run. .223 to play. Harris up near another first down, and this one is pretty much over. We don't need to call timeout. We can't stop them. So that'll bring us to the 2-minute warning. It's 2nd and 2. Steve Grogan passing at 31%. 77 yards is not going to get it done in the playoffs. All right, first back through, and this should end the game. Harris up the middle, touchdown, and that'll do it. And the Pittsburgh Steelers have punched their ticket to Oakland. 13 yards for Harris, and it's now 26-7 as we have another blowout. And the kick is good.
It's good.
So a solid victory today at home for the Steelers. They held the Patriots to that one scoring drive at the end of the first half. Didn't let them do anything in the third. Didn't let them do anything in the fourth. And it's going to be a nice, solid win here for the home team. Three Rivers crowd going home very happy today. Grogan fires this one. And guess what? Incomplete. Grogan goes back, fires this one. Guess what? Incomplete. Third down and 10. Grogan goes back, fires this one. Guess what? Incomplete. So it's 4th down. We got to go for it. Grogan goes back to pass. Guess what? It's caught by Johnson. Are you kidding me?
First down.
26 yards. Holy cow. Oh, man. Out to midfield. Kind of all academic at this point. Just all about stats now. Grogan dumps that off to Johnson, and he'll get 16 yards. Flag on the play. Roughing the passer will bring it down to the 23-yard line. Interesting. So New England moving the ball in garbage time. Grogan is sacked on the play. 16 seconds left. Grogan is sacked on the play, and he fumbles, and the Steelers come up with it, and we can finally end this miserable game. Holy cow. Bradshaw takes a knee, and that'll do it. The final score, it's the Pittsburgh Steelers 27 and the New England Patriots 7. That's it. Franco Harris is our player of the game, and boy, this was just a blowout right from the get-go. I don't know if it does the stats by... Yeah, you can't look at it by, like, quarters or anything like that. 33% throwing for Grogan, 56 for Bradshaw, 428 offense. They doubled the offense. They more than doubled the offense, and they had the time of possession. Everything in the favor of the Steelers. And that is that. Yeah, I don't know if we can do... Yeah, I don't think it does it by quarter or anything, but that would be neat to see what happened in each quarter. Play-by-play. Quarter 3. It says what it did, but yeah, that's all right. So that is that. So 3 games in the books. We have Pittsburgh taking on Oakland. I'm not sure where that game is going to be. Bradshaw played very well in that game. Yes, he did. And so tomorrow we'll play Green Bay and Dallas. I might even do that in the morning to kind of get that game out of the way to set up the conference finals. And maybe I'll play one of those tomorrow afternoon or tomorrow night. Actually, I have tomorrow off, so I could probably bang out a bunch of these games tomorrow. So that is that. So go back to the studio. And... yeah. Well, see, it doesn't go back to the studio, does it? There you go. And that is that. So New England is gone, and that's my childhood. You're wondering why we cherish those Brady years, because that's exactly what happened as a kid with us. We just couldn't. We couldn't rise to the next level. But anyway, so that is that. So we have 3 more teams eliminated, and we have Green Bay coming up at Dallas. And that will get us down to the Final Four. So we'll have the what's it called? The conference championships, and then we'll have the big game. I don't even know if I can call it the other thing, but so this is 1978 season. Having a lot of fun with 1978, I gotta say. Yeah, even though I didn't expect New England to win it all. I was kind of hoping they'd get by at least one team, get to the AFC Conference Championship game, whatever it is. But, yeah, that's all right. So we got Pittsburgh and Oakland, and we have Dallas waiting. We have Dallas taking on Green Bay, and the winner will take on the Rams. So that should be fun. So, anyway, hey, I'm Dave from Studio B. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll hopefully catch you guys tomorrow.